You know, 45 years ago, I began a journey with Jesus. I had no idea what I was getting into. I just knew I was a mess. And I found out that Christ died for me on a cross and He loved me. And I wanted to get to know this person that loved me. I didn't even know that the definition of eternal life is found in the Gospel of John, chapter 17. Jesus is praying and He says this is eternal life, that they might know you, the only true God, and Jesus Christ whom you've sent. Jesus refers to eternal life not by the quantity or by the location of heaven being, this or that. He defines it with a relationship with the living God. It's not about being religious or knowing the Bible or even doing spiritual things. It's about having a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. To know God is eternal life. To know God means that you've encountered Him in a way that now you have a relationship with Him. It's not about doing duty or being religious or quitting a few bad things. It's about getting to know Him. The Apostle Paul, who wrote half of the New Testament, after years of walking with Christ, having a personal experience with Christ, seeing the third heaven, he wrote this in the book of Philippians, chapter 3, verse 10, one of my life verses. He says this, I want to know Him. And it just blows my mind that don't you know Him after all these years? Don't you? He knew Him, but he wanted to know Him more. The thing about Jesus, He's so wonderful, so beautiful, so unimaginably greater than anything we can conceive of. One of the things God has consistently done to me over the years is when I think I've got Him figured out and I think I've got my formulas, He kind of takes a step back and explodes my mind with a whole new dimension of who He is. It's never, church can be boring. I'm boring at times. Your preacher is boring at times. Don't tell him that. He thinks he's always exciting. Church can be grueling sometimes. The band can be just dragging off beat. But the thing that can sustain you is not the excitement of life or church, but what sustains us is the wonder of getting to know the one who created us, who redeemed us. And here's a couple things I can guarantee you. When you know the Lord, you're going to want to love the Lord. And the more you know Him, the more you want to love Him. When you know the Lord, you're going to trust Him. When you know Him, you know He's not going to lie to you. He's not going to leave you. He's not going to let you down. When you know the Lord, you're going to want to hunger to know Him better. And that's what eternity will be. It'll never be boring because you'll never exhaust all there is to know and the wonder and the beauty of the God who loves us. Do you know Him today? I'd love you to just let me know. Just say, I know Him. He's wonderful. And give me another word. I know Him. He's amazing. I know Him. He's awesome.